According to Dance Marathon officials, nearly 1,500 Northwestern students participated in this year's charity event for Team Joseph. Junior Zeri Barzilai raised over $3,000, placing her in the top 3 of all committee members for her 3rd consecutive year. Now part of the 90-hour club, Zeri is well-versed in the roller coaster nature of the event.
For the first 3 hours, everyone's jumping all over the place. For the second and third block, you're still awake. That's about when you're about 9 hours in, and then during the 9 through 12, you're like, okay, you're pulling the all-nighter, so you're just like, I can do this, I pulled an all-nighter. But then you're like, I have danced for 12 hours, and I still have 18 left. I'm not gonna deny, there are about 6 hours where you're gonna be like, I don't think I'm gonna make it, I'm going to die. And then they bring the kids in, and you are listening to kids, 4-year-olds, give a speech about how they were just diagnosed with how they were going to die and how you're helping them live. And it's just, that's when everything changes, and it just gets so inspiring and so life-changing that you just know you can do it. And you dance with the kids, with their parents, with their siblings. And then about 30 minutes before the end of Dance Marathon, they announce the final total. And everyone is just hysterically crying. You don't think you'd see grown men cry until everyone. There's not a single dry eye in the place, and it's just phenomenal. And freshman year, I remember turning to my group of friends and I was like, I don't want to leave.
Freshman Alec Rubel danced on Zeri's team during the marathon, but felt connected to the event in a very different way.
So I guess for as long as I can remember, I've known that my mom was different than most people's moms. And not that it's some terrible, awful disease, because at least her form of muscular dystrophy is non-terminal. And so knowing how much that has affected me and the rest of my family, and also my mom's friends, and knowing that Duchenne is, just magnitudes worse in terms of it's essentially a death sentence for these kids that are affected by it. And I don't know, I just think it's such an awful disease, and it's so sad that any way that I can help, and any way that I can use my personal experience with other forms of muscular dystrophy, or with how these kinds of charities and fundraisers work in general, just anything that I can do for this cause, it's something that I feel really strongly about, and want to do my best to support in any way.
On its 40th anniversary, Alec and Zeri helped Northwestern University's Dance Marathon raise its highest total yet, $1.38 million for Team Joseph and the Evanston community. Reporting from Medill, this is Garrett Becker.
Moving closer to you.